everybody, Goldie here, and we are back finally with episode 6 of Gold Mine. I know it was a bit of a hiatus, there was some stuff going on and whatnot. Wanted to do some different characters, but turns out don't have the rights for them, so I couldn't do them. So who I am going to show for episode 6 is Chad Gable, American Alpha. Um, and I'm trying to say this in the most delicate way possible. I'm not convinced this is going to go well, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to be as bad as Striker Kane. Like, we've had the bar set for a while now. Striker Kane is the basement. So I don't think it can get worse than that. But we're going to see. I have 4 builds for Gable. So we're gonna basically just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks, if anything. So let's take a peek at him first. He is a reality era defensive technician. Trainer ability is take 40% less damage from green moves. So maybe someone to keep in mind if you're going up against a Dawkins or a Damian Priest, or anybody using the scimitars of the Sheik plate, anybody running triple green, might be a, nice way to piss them off. Link and gear, American Alpha, matching green gems, charges moves of that color by 2 more move points. So that's with Showboat Jason Jordan that everybody forgot about. Benjamin and Gable, moves that generate green gems will create 3 more green gems. I believe that is Powerhouse Benjamin, not the Acro. SmackDown Link, any color moves start with 1 more move point. And Reality Era, which may or may not still be busted, matching any color gems, charge moves of that color by 1 more move point. So for somebody who's hot garbage, he's got a lot of really good tag links. Kind of not fair. Only the one set of gear. So we're going to also, can we talk about like when Chad Gable had hair? No. Yes, there. Like when Chad Gable had hair and the headband, like this was peak Gable to me. I really enjoy technical wrestlers in real life, especially those that compete Olympically as well. That's my style. But anyways, he's great in real life and he's terrible in this game. I hope we get a new one this month. Hint, hint, maybe? Okay, so first moveset we're going to take a look at is double green with yellow 1. So green 1 is the ankle lock, 13 MP submission. Place 6 submission gems and do 12,938 damage for 5 turns, while submission gems are on the gem board. Green 2 is the running dropkick, 8 MP, deal 34,805 damage, and make 6 random gems, I know how to talk, into yellow gems. And yellow 1, the diving clothesline, 9 MP, deal 33,339 damage, and make 5 random gems into green gems. So basically, the dropkick is going to chuck out gems to charge the clothesline is going to chuck out gems to charge the dropkick, and you use the submission when it's ready to go. Entourage for this, I did the math, and doing a super sub build is so incredibly useless for him because the submission is way too weak at 5-star gold. So we're going to go with Dolph for more yellows. We're going to just use Stone Cold Steve Austin because I don't want to use Razor. I really try not to use him in my videos. If you have Razor, obviously that would be a better choice because you'll get more green gems and hope for the randomness of it. We're using Tech Jey Uso for more green move damage and green sub damage, and Rikishi, words are hard. Rikishi to charge up the diving clothesline faster. So for the belts, and at 5-star gold, we're going to go full Fury for the whole thing because like he doesn't have a hope in hell with his move damage, so he needs to be able to smack people to get done faster. Flat green move damage medal, almost maxed out. Looked for green gem, green move substats, and we're going to do an all heart plate. So whenever you generate 3 or more submission gems, increase your green gem and purple gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. Thought about using a heavy machinations plate, thought about using a shock the system plate, decided to go with all heart because like you really need to focus on boosting the gem damage, and like that's the only way you're gonna win because his move damage is just so bad. So this is what we're gonna try. And we're gonna go up against Hall of Fame Eddie. No class advantage, no subs, no fancy schmancy bleed moves or stun moves or whatever. But also a fairly recent character. So let's see how Mr. Gable holds up. Bring back this, like, keep the same gimmick, but bring back the hair, please, for the love of God. Okay. I forgot to mention my tour perks. They've been handing them out quite nicely this month, so I already have the +2 MP and the +1 on a match, so that should definitely help speed things along. Are we going to take that and drop that down? Okay, cool. 131,000 done, 4.6 million more to go. Best believe I have the cutscenes on hand. That's 8 charge, that's 9 charge, so we'll check that out first. Almost. Running dropkick, the 50k damage definitely helps that a little bit. That's gonna help too. Look at that wild card. I'm gonna go ahead and take a swipe so we can get that ready to go, and then ankle lock. These don't turn into anything, so you're just wanting to place them where he's not going to break them. And we'll do about 100,000 plus the flat move metal gives you on the first turn. So about 150k on the sub, and then it's going to boost our green gem damage. So that will help. And of course, I say that, and we only have like 4 green gems on the board. But as you can see, it's quite boosted. All right. Oh, nice. Okay. Random yellows. Cool. I'll take that. I'll take that. Fury, definitely the way to go here because you just need to start melting off that health. I believe... Nope, the All Heart is still active. So, what I want to do... I'm going to take the swipe, and that way that's ready after the sub, because we were 1 MP short. Okay, so the all hard plate has reverted. I mean, we could have had a turn of double stacked, but with neither of the other moves ready, it wouldn't have really been super beneficial. Like, you'd want to do that when the yellow move is charged, so you can throw out green gems. Okay. so we're kind of like just kind of a slow, methodical, dare I say technical takedown of a statue. Oh shit. This isn't gonna be good. Or it's gonna be just fine. We gotta hope like hell we get a bunch of green matches here. Or not. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, that was minimal damage, thankfully. And trying to leave myself green matches while taking away his blues. Is that ready? No, we're one charge away. Okay, this is gross. Alright, so this is actually good for the all heart plate. We have the yellow ready to go, and the sub is going to be loaded. So we can hit the sub, and then trigger the plate, and then throw out some green gems. And hopefully he leaves us some. We're only putting out 5. This is where Razor would be super handy, but again, don't really... take those away. Don't really want to use him in videos because, like... Can we talk about the fact that Dawkins was a purple gem trainer? Like, how difficult is it to just get the green one? Anyways, I could have that argument for hours. Okay, so triggered the plate. Ah, and he's gonna pin us, which means we're gonna lose a turn of damage. Maybe we can... No, there's not a whole lot of room to shake up the board either. So this should be 27? Yep. Alright, so, I mean, it's obviously not miraculous by any means. But it's definitely helping chip away. Which is desperately needed. Desperately needed. I think what I'm gonna do is wait a turn. Just so we can... Ow. Just so we can have that ready to go after the sub. Or you could just swipe the wrong way, that works too. I know how to play, leave me alone. That, just so he doesn't hurt us more. Again, ouch. Check. Yeah, it's gone back. So we've lost about 25% of our health. Because the submission is fairly high charge, so we're not able to avoid him getting a couple moves off, unfortunately. But the stacking of the primary gem damage definitely helps with the all hearts. Basically, it's turning a 20-minute match into a 10-minute match, so I guess it's a time saver. Trying to be positive here. But unfortunately with Fury build, like, we're gonna have to take all of his health to end the match because we're not gonna hit a big enough pin that he can't kick out of. We don't really have gem defense. This, on the other hand, I'm in favor of. This would be the time where we keep him down after I just said it's not gonna happen. Come on, game. Make me proud. Son of a bitch. Okay. It was an almost. This should hopefully be like the last rotation. And then the match will mercifully be over. Oh my god, why? Why is that still a thing? Okay, I don't want to break any greens. Don't want to break any greens. Now I want to break greens. Yes, finally! Nah. Can I? If I do... Alright, I guess we're taking the wild card. Which way do I... Whatever. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, yeah! Risk it for the biscuit. Alright, Gable. Alright, serviceable. Actually has, like, some flow in terms of recycling, which is nice. The move damage is abysmal, like a lot of the first and second gen characters, but wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. So let's try another build. So the second build we're going to take a look at is a slight variation, also a 3-star build, but instead of the first yellow move, we're bringing in yellow 2, which is the Head Scissors Takedown, 7 MP, deal 24,403 damage, and destroy 5 random green gems. So we're going to keep everything almost exactly the same, but instead of Austin for the sub, we're going to bring in Cesaro to destroy more greens. So the hope here is when we trigger the all heart plate, we'll do a lot more damage destroying a bunch of green gems instead of throwing out random ones and seeing if they cascade. Keeping the belt the same, full fury, flat green. Let's see. This screams of him getting a blue 5 match. Never mind. False alarm. So how many do we need 8 for this, but we're gonna pin, so we only need 7. 1, 2, 3, and we only have 4. Go figure. Well, at least we'll charge the sub, right? Yeah, whatever. Oh, good, we critical them. Super helpful. Like, that wild card was tempting, but we were gonna pin, it wasn't gonna matter. was hoping he'd pin us. Ow. Why? Game, you want to stop? There we go. I'm gonna do that so I can get this yellow match. And cascade into a pin, whatever, but ready to go. So let's hope that he pins us with that move, and then we can start the all heart plate cycle. Thank you. Okay. So, this on, and then hope that when it's our turn next, there are a bunch of green gems still on the board. See what kind of damage we can get out of it. Okay, so by a bunch, I meant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. 7. There's 7. Could be worse. And they are doing 30,000 a pop. Works for me. Yeah, that definitely works for me. And with this being 8 charge, 7 is all we needed. It's still active, right? Yeah, it's still active. So you can hit it again and get the sub loaded. And that's gonna cascade. And I was hoping for something yellow there, but alas. And his moves aren't ready, so we're gonna hit this. See if we can charge up this yellow one before we hit the sub. Well, fuck me then. Fine, I'll swipe and charge it. Let's do that and hope that he gives us a bunch of green gems on the board. Oh, now there's only 5. That's even worse. But there's that, thankfully. And still stacked, so let's destroy the 2 we have. Oh man. This build went a lot better in my head. And then we just aren't getting a lot of green matches. Like we're already down to losing 25% of our health, and he has at least 1,000,000 more than he did last time. We were lost as much, so. Oh yeah, now there's green gems on the board. That worked. Finally, I'll take that.
Many unbearable hours later.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Kool-Aid Man for the win. All right. That was terrifying. Terrifying. Can this be over? Please say that's for us and not for him. I think that's for us and not for him. Oh, no. Oh, no! Don't do it! Oh, Lord! Damn gold mine almost collapsed on us. Holy shit! Okay. That build, don't use that build. Maybe it was a user error. I don't know. Don't use it. Let's take a look at another build, and hopefully it's not that bad. The next variation of the 3-star moveset is strictly a gem chuck, gem destroy build. We're taking out the sub, and we're running double yellow with green too, so make random green, destroy random green, and make random yellow. So for this, we're doing Dolph for more yellow, Cesaro to destroy more green. Again, do not want to use Razor. Lacey for more green gem damage. Santa Hogan probably be better for all gem damage depending on the rarity, considering we're max 5-star gold and our base green gem damage is like 11,000. I'm going to go with the 20% with Lacey. And then Rikishi to charge everything faster. The belt, again, is all Fury with a flat... I mean, you could probably do a flat yellow, honestly. I didn't think of that, though, for some reason. We'll just stick with the flat green. But we're bringing in a heavy machinations plate. So, whenever you break 3 or more yellow gems, get 3 green move points at the end of your turn. So hopefully that helps to charge things quicker, and we can just throw gems out quicker, and hopefully this isn't 15 minutes. Let's see. Alright, good start. Oh, love to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, we use this to like, oh, if we don't have enough green gems on the board, we can just throw out green gems on the board. And then we were destroying 10, and we have whatever. Whatever. Don't you dare crash on me. Really? Really? Okay. Whatever. I never even checked. What's our base? 18,000. Okay. So now this is where we throw out random greens and this cascades into oblivion because we don't want it to. Ooh, girl, I was close. Alright. Yeah, flat yellow would have been the play. And just chuck gems. More gems! Might mess around and try yellow stip tour with it. I'm totally kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Whee! Cascades! We're gonna get bopped, but we're already doing decent. At least he pinned us for once. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, this feels a lot faster than having the sub, for sure. And it's recycling quite nicely. A lot better than that no good jabroni striker cane, so. Congrats, Gable. You are not the worst person I've done a gold mine on. I mean, it's still a pretty low bar, but, you know. And a reminder that this is without Razor, so use yellow 1 to give yourself enough green to destroy, and then use yellow 2 to destroy them all. It's just the move damage that's being a butt, right? And everything is random. But other than that, this actually isn't horrible. Like, you gotta keep in mind what the expectations are for Gen 1 and Gen 2 characters. Like, there aren't any. So, this is definitely serviceable by that standard. Definitely serviceable. And, like, we haven't even gotten to the moveset that people evolve him for. So, this is gonna be fun. That or agonizing. I haven't decided, but we'll see. And we're Speedy Gonzalez through this pretty decently. Let's be bold. Nice. That worked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. That's gonna cascade, that's gonna cascade. He's gonna get a big hit off again. And I think this is definitely the closest he comes to board control. Let's break yellow, get green, right? Okay. So I don't need to worry about... Let's do that. Oh, I guess we didn't kick out. Okay, fun. Let's do that. Retro. Okay, he's gonna get all of that going. And yeah, hindsight, this would have been a lot better with the flat yellow. That would have just chipped away a lot quicker. And by a lot quicker, I don't mean like turn 3. I just mean like maybe instead of a 10-minute match, it would be like an 8-minute match. I don't know. Cascade everywhere, why don't you? There we go. So that's definitely a more efficient build for him. Again, not great, not top tier. That's not what I'm trying to get at. Basically just looking to see if we could make them decent, and that out of the 3, I think that for sure is the best one so far. But the reason people enjoyed Mr. Chad Gable way back when, we're about to take a look at. So this is the move that got everybody all hot and bothered way back when. At 4-star, Mr. Gable gets a stun, and back then stun locks were the rage. Now the problem is that this is before straps, plates, and medals existed. So there was no way to refill the blues. There's nothing here that makes blue. But in this day and age of skill plates, I think we can find a way. So we're gonna run double blue with green 2. Blue 1 is the diving crossbody, 7 MP, deal 25,599 damage, and make 5 random red gems into green gems. Blue 2 is the exploder suplex, 8 MP, deal 40,605 damage, and force your opponents to skip their turn for 2 turns. And then green 2, the running dropkick, we're going to make random yellow gems, and you'll see why with the plates. Entourage for this. We're going to use Dolph to throw out some more yellows. Again, don't want to use Razor, so we're going to use Darren Young for more blue move damage. Have no fear. Acro Sami Zayn does the exact same thing. My Darren Young just happened to be available. Sami was not. So blue move damage. We're going to use Trickster Andre to match blue gems faster, and we're going to use Rikishi to match yellow gems faster. Now the belt. There were 2 options that I saw. One of them was the Honky Tonk Blues plate. When you break green, get blue MP. But I figured if we're going to throw out yellow gems on the board, let's use a Kid's Lightning plate. So whenever you break 3 or more yellow gems, make 7 purple gems into blue gems at the end of your turn. Keep in mind that's only on a swipe. So if we throw out yellow gems and they cascade and break, we're not going to get the blue gem spam afterwards. We have to swipe it. So that's the only downside, but I'm hoping, we can at least get a swipeable move out of this. And then it will throw out blue gems, and with Trickster Andre, in turn, charge all of that. So blue 1 charges green 2, green 2 puts out yellow gems for us to charge blue 1 and blue 2. Again, other one is Honky Tonk Blues play is break green, get blue. So you could do that, and you could do one of the yellow moves as well. But I figured this one would be a little easier. The belt, I would stick with Full Fury again, but I do not have a flat blue move medal for Fury, so we're doing a half Fury set, and I've kept the same medals as before, but I brought in a tier 4 level 15 blue flat, so we get 50k on that, and then, some blue gems, some green gem damage, and we'll see. If this doesn't work, I may run this again with the Honky Tonk Blues plate, but let's see how it goes. So this might actually work out perfectly, because how many does it make? 7? 7. So if we swipe that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if another purple drops in, we may be SOL, but we're not, so that'll hit. And charge the blue moves! Yay! See? Works perfect. He's great. Kidding. Let's see how the rest of this goes. The focus with this is going to keep that blue 2 loaded. So he's sunned for 2 turns, so we have some leeway here. Throw out some yellow gems. Everything can just break at the same time, whatever. Yeah, and notice that the plate did not trigger because we didn't swipe. So now we'll swipe, and it'll activate. And he'll just match those to kick out, and we'll be effed, but, Oh, thanks, baby. So 2 turns. Let's take this blue match. Sound for 1 turn. Drop the stun lock on him again. Make red into green so we can get that move charged up. There's a lot of red on the board, so we'll see how this falls. So close. I'm going to take a blue match, actually, because the green's going to be ready to go on the next turn. So we may as well start... Oh, okay. Never mind. Shut up, Goldie. Just do your cascades. Oh, and he took all the purple gems. That's fine. We have a blue match. All right. Stun him again. And make random yellows. We'll probably cascade. We'll definitely cascade. Did he leave us a yellow swipe? He didn't! So rude. Alright. And this has to be a swipe too. It's not going to cascade into anything. God. Hmm. Ah, crap. Actually, that might be better because we have some pin bar, but we... yeah, he's getting out of this. Stop, you heathen! Thank you. Alright, he's gonna get a turn to do whatever it is he wants to do, but we're ready to go. Oh, thank you for the pin bar. This is why Eddie is my favorite, other than Rob Van Dam. So make them reds into greens. This should be nice. So I got half the pin bar. Chuck out some yellows. Cascade into Oblivion. Hopefully he stops ruining the board. Stop it. Thank you. Because I want to take that so we can get some blue matches. Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you love to see it. I love it when a plan comes together. And this way you're not just relying on blue gems on the board to swipe. Like, you can get purples in there as well. And then you can give yourself more blues. So that totally works for me. Let's do that and shake up the board a bit because we only have 2 purples, even though we got a blue. Nice. Not nice. My purples. My purples! Okay, he's still stunned for 2 turns. So... I don't actually need to... I don't need to swipe anything. I'll just go over here. I don't want to... Damn it! I don't want to... Wah, wah. Alright. I mean, a blue match and a blue match should get the stun charge for us. So that's the other way you can play it. Like, don't feel obligated to throw out the gems if you have 2 blue matches available for the 2 turns of the stun. Because, or you can do that. Because with Trickster Andre, you just need 2, 3 matches and it'll be ready to go. And that way you can, like, if you have a good board, don't feel like you need to mess it up by throwing out gems if you have the matches available. Take the matches. Your opponent's stunned. So, like, here, you know, like, But we do have a 4 match. That'll break a red, blue. I know my colors. That'll hit. There we go. It's definitely not straightforward like Austin and Paige. But as you can see, he got out of it once? I think 1 time. So. And he's stunned for 3, so we'll get that going, no problem. Not a lot of purples, so let's just see what we can shake up. No blue matches. Purples aren't in a good spot for us, so let's see what we can do here. Works for me. Imagine, like, going into a showdown match and getting stun locked by Chad Gable for 15 minutes. Can you imagine? Couldn't be me. Might as well hit that, because we're not gonna do any damage. Yeah, let's get some blues out here. I still stun for a bit. Take that 4 match, take that 3 match. If any purples drop in, they'll turn blue. Of course, no purples drop in because I said it out loud. We all know the rules. That's how this game works. 2 turns. I see your 2 turns done, and I raise you 2 more turns. Get more of these green gems out. And do that. So you're stunned for 4 turns. 3 turns. I know how to do math. 3 turns. So next will be 2 turns. We'll cascade whatever here. Even better. Even better. He almost did it. But now here's the problem. The board is gross. Like, we really got all that way. Please tell me this into a 4 match is going to end it. Oh no. Ah! We got so close! I mean, thankfully it's charged, but we got so close to keeping that. Okay, so he got out twice. But, like, he had 4.5-ish million health. Give me my loot. That went surprisingly well. I'm actually, like, I'm actually kind of pleased with that. Yeah, it took 10 minutes, but we managed to maintain the stun lock, which is something he couldn't do before plates existed. And that's kind of in the spirit of this series. So let's take a look at one more little non-gameplay thing with Chad Gable. All right, so let's talk about Mr. Gable here. I wanted to show his 5-star move, but I didn't want to use it, and you'll see why. 5-star move is a 2 MP German suplex. Deal 9,948 damage and make 6 random blast gems into immobile gems. Not sure when you'd ever... I mean, obviously you'd use it against somebody with blast gems, but he has no... Stop doing that. He has no other immobile gem moves. So, like, maybe as a tag partner into, like, Tech Brock, who does damage per immobile gem, but if you have Tech Brock, you're definitely not using Chad Gable. Yeah. So that's Mr. Gable. And the point that I was going to start making at the end of the 4-star moveset that I figured I should probably make in this part of the video, that stun lock was not going to happen for him way back in the beginning when plates and straps and metals weren't a thing. And when I set out to do gold mine, my belief was that straps, plates, and metals could make almost anybody viable. And I think this is the first episode where that point has really been driven home. The kid's lightning plate saved his ass, basically. Like, yes, the opponent got out twice, but good God, like, that worked so well. And that's what I wanted to kind of see if I could do that with these characters, with this series. So not trying to like give myself flowers or anything, but I'm just like, this is what I wanted to be able to show. And I'm so happy that it worked this well for one of the characters. So keeping in the spirit of Goldmine, I think Gable did very well considering. So let me know what you think in the comments of this video. I will be reaching out to the community with another poll now that we're back up and running. So next is male acrobat. I will have the poll out in the next day or so. Let me know in the comments what you think about Mr. Gable. What was your favorite build? What trainers would you use? Again, didn't want to use Razor, didn't want to use King of Kings, didn't want to use Macho, but maybe there are some more rare trainers and coaches that would make him even better. If so, let me know. Always love to hear the feedback. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified the next time my gameplay videos come out. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for being a friend.